Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baberovic. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Melly. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Brasdeikis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Baberovic. Screen by Marjanovic. Can't cash it in from close range. And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the paint. And a missed layup. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Melly. The shot misses.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Baberovic. They need this. fires in the triple.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here he goes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Smilagic. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Baberovic. 6 points for him. Misses the 3. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Brazdakis.
2 minutes.
Wide open look. It's good. Off the glass. 6 points for him.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Here's Baldwin. Smilagic grabs the board. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
To the right side. A minute 20 left to play in the first. The shot by Melli, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team, Francisco. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Baldwin. No points so far. Shot to stop the run. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Smilagic. He's defended by Hayes. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. No good on the triple. There's 25 seconds left in the first. There's the screen. Pass to Smilagic. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Wallace. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Hayes. Here's Baldwin. That three's off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up 11. And great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Pass to Servetus. Outside for Mitchell. Tries yet again. Here's Servetus. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For three. Knocks it down from distance.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Wallace, right side. On target from range. Wallace has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Gudarich. No points yet. Fires the three. First shot won't go. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
They set the pick. Here's the floater. Servetus misses. Pass to Birch. Hey, expanding his range. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Wallace. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wallace has got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Servetus. Banked it in off the glass. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the wing on the left. No luck on that one.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The 3 ball. There's the 3. Unable to get that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Servetus has gone 1 for 4 from the field. There's a minute 54 left to play in the half. Into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. Fires the 3. Servetus misses. Servetus has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And it's good for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Wallace. Oh, it's stolen away. In transition, here they come. Pulls up for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Gudarich. Lets it fly. And it's Birch missing. It's picked off. Check by Mitchell. Now here's Birch. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Gudarich can't hit. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Servetus. He's guarded by Birch. Good on the bucket. Give him 8. 5 ticks left in the first half. 3-pointer. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And now let's take a glimpse at some. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes, and it's Peperovic in a shooting guard. Fast break, here we go. Here's Smailagic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good.
Away team. Smailagic taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Peperovic. Niko Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Pass to Hayes. Beyond the arc. That one is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he makes it.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They've got Niko Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Peperovic in at the 2 spot. On the take. Pass to Smailagic. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Smailagic got 10 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Melli. Yet to see a basket. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Smailagic. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 10.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Peperovic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why have you settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Gets the 3 to fall.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Melli. Driving to the basket. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Here's Brazdakis.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter here. Clock at 6. And stolen by Hayes. And they're pushing it up. He launches a 3. Baldwin's shot is off. Baldwin's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Pass to Smailagic. Buries it from 3. He's got 16.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Peperovic. Give him 8. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Baldwin's got 6 in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Puts up a deep three. The shot off that time. In transition from downtown. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Baldwin. Offline with a three. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Check by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Now Wallace. Pass to Servetus. There's a screen. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Birch.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Goodrich. Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Servetus. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Off the mark there with a three. Here we go. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
He buries it from three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wallace with it. And there's a pick. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is the guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Off target from outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Servetus, the pass to Wallace. From deep three-point range. No good that time.
Two minutes remaining.
Here's Birch. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Servetus. And here's Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter here. Going inside. Lays it up and in. Despite excellent defense. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, BA, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Driving in. It's going to go the other way. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're...
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. That one falls.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now, here's Nunn. The 3. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Baldwin the pass to Hayes. To the left wing. Hayes with the screen for Marjanovic. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Melli. Just 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. From the wing. No good on that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Covered by Hayes. Offensive rebound to the right side. Yurtsevin kicks to Osman. Back to Yurtsevin. Athens moving the ball around. Here's Lucas. Off target from 3-point range. It's intercepted. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Baldwin. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now, here's Yurtsevin. Guarded close.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Nunn.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problems for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Lucas. Offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And they take the lead.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
None, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Biberovic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Hayes with the screen for Marjanovic. Fires from deep. Hayes, no good. Now Athens with it. Pass to Nunn. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Defended by Nunn. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Biberovic. No good on the three. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. Hernan Gomez kicks to Nunn. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the pass in this. Results in a great look.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Athens ahead, up 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Taking a look at Athens.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
He's covered by Brown. Takes it inside. Good. Athens leading by 6. They set the pick. Papapetro takes the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. With the drive, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the home team has possession. 11-point game. The 3 nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Screen by Grant. Papapetro. Again, Athens. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. There's a good screen. Pass to Birch. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. To the middle. The rebound by Colson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. In the corner, it's Birch. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Athens leading by 12. Here's Brown. Still scoreless. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Here's Brown. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Down low, here's Birch. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Birch has got his first basket of the night. Brown down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Athens leads by 11.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
30 seconds left in the first half. He was all alone on that one. 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. There's a screen. Inside, stolen by Grant. And now Athens on the break. And he comes up with the deuce. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Athens leads by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And how about we move it on? And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. He's got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melli in a power forward position.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Athens leading by 15. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melli in at the power forward. And he drives in. Here's Osman. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Here's Baldwin. Misses the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Good save it. A beautiful reverse layup. Yurtseven's got his second basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here he goes, and it's denied. And they recover it. Here's Baldwin. That one wide left. Athens leading by 22. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. They get it again. Slukas passes to Osman. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Pass to Nunn. A steal. They need this. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Back to Osman. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Baldwin. Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. Here's Hayes. Cans it from downtown. Hayes has got 5 now.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Nunn, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Hayes, no good. Athens leading by 23. Snatched away. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Biberovic.
2 minutes.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Ring shot on the way, and the jumper is good. Biberovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Osman's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the paint, here's Marjanovic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Slukas passes to Yurtseven. They set the pick. He takes it in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Athens shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Nunn taking 2 shots.
And so Nunn nails both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Here's Biberovic. He has 6. Right wing fires for 3. Hayes, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Athens shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Athens leading by 22. Here's Nunn, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Into the lane. Count that bucket. Osman's got 6 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Guarded by Marjanovic. Yurtseven passes to Osman. They set the pick. From deep, Hernan Gomez. They get it back. Let's save it. And finally, they hit one. He's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
To end the run. No good on that one. Here's Osman. This one for 3. Up in time. And so it's Athens in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. He's covered by Brown. It's hauled in by Athens. And for Athens, Grant for 3. Traps in the tray.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Started.
Grant's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And there's the drive. They get the rebound. Over to the wing. Goes back up. Misses from close range. Out to the right wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Gutterich. And just miss after miss right now. Gutterich has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Shoots the 3. Grant outside. Teardrop shot. The rebound by Colson. Here's Gutterich. And it's off from three-point range.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Papa Petro. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Gutterich. Out to the right wing. Those three-pointers off the mark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
A three-pointer off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's Gutterich. Knocks down the three ball.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Athens?
For 3. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Grant on the wing. And the dunk by Grant. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Here's Gutteridge to the wing right side. And a miss there on the triple. Covered by Birch. Pass to Grant. Fires the three. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Fires the three. That shot off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Off the inbound, and it's good on the way up. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can't stop the run with that one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Second free throw, no good. Puts up a deep three. It's good.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
So it's Athens.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Smilagic. And it's off from three-point range. On offense, here is Athens. The 3. Yurtseven, no good. Drives to the hoop. Here's Smilagic. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Osman. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Smilagic. Nunn defends. And the basket by Smilagic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Osman. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game. He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Now here's Nunn, tightly guarded. And there's the drive. That one falls.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Nunn defends. Pure from three-point range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Smilagic. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens trails by 4. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Nunn defends. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Smilagic. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Nunn. He's got 5. from 15 feet away. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Athens trails by 6. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Inside, here's Osman. Smailagic grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
There's a screen. Goes back up. It's intercepted. Now here's your 7. Defense right on him. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Nails it from 3. Nunn's got 8. Nunn's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Nunn defends. Here's Smailagic. Stolen. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Athens. Brown can't hit. Here's Servetus. Lays it up and banks it in. Now Brown. Lets a floater go. He's off on that one. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside, Brown. Got it.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Servetus. Sinks the tray. Servetus has got 5 points now this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Back to Brown. They set the pick. With the drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. On the wing, Grant. Mitchell grabs a miss. In transition, here they come. Pass to Servetus. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. Brown looking around. Three-pointer off the mark.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Takes it inside.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Grant. And he drains the quick shot. Grant's got his first points in this one. Wallace outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
On the wing, Grant. Check by Mitchell. They set a pick. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Grant against Mitchell from deep three-point land. Wallace pulls it in. And here they come. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens on Sunday and then on Tuesday. .102 left in the second.
This has been a tough quarter for them and a challenging game for this team.
The drive by Mitchell. Softly drops in the floater.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Grant outside. And there's the screen. There's the drive. No good with a layup.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
That one goes. Count it. Servetus has got 7 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Athens calls time here. Here's Grant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And stolen by Brown. To the wing, right side. Back to Grant. And yep, it's good. 6 points for him.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And now, that does it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Brazdakis. Pass to Smilagic. Nunn defends. Here's Smilagic. 6 to shoot to the inside. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Athens trails by 9. And for Athens, we've got Jetty Osman. Also a Marriott 7 out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Smilagic. 12 points for him. He's off on the layup. And for Athens, we've got Omer 7, and it's Nunn in at the point. And the basket is good. Nunn's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Brazdakis. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brazdakis. 4-3. Smilagic, no good. Athens trails by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lets the 3 fly. No good there.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Brazdakis. Driving inside. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Chalk up 2 there.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the pick. Pass to Smilagic. And a miss there on the triple. Athens trails by 4. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Now here's Nunn. Not a lot of room from deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. Osman passes to Nunn. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nunn's got 7 points for the quarter. Nunn's got 3 threes to go so far. Knocked loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And there's a pick to the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
For the tie. Brazdakis with the rebound. And they're running. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Nunn. 15 points in the game. Osman with the bucket.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Osman's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Driving to the basket. Pass to Smilagic. Cuts off the pass. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Hernan Gomez has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the basket by Smilagic. Smilagic's got 14 points for the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Osman. Here's 7. Passes to Nunn. There's the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for 1.
People were worried that this was
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
For the tie, inside. You're 7, no good. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by 2. And don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
On the take. Pass to Yurtseven to tie it up. Brasdeikis with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Second chance effort. Out to the wing. Nunn defends. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smilagic. From outside, off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Servidis with a rebound. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Brown. Fires for 3. Wallace's shot is good.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Pass to Graham. Outside, Brown. Grant outside. Fires from deep. Servidis with a rebound. Wallace outside. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Grant. Here's Servidis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. They trail by 6. The 3. That one no good. Good D by Wallace. Brown's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Servidis, the pass to Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Athens trails by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Grant's shot is off. Wallace outside. Pass to Servidis. Into the lane. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses. On offense, here is Athens. 8-point game. To stop the run. The shot won't fall.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Athens.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Grant. Checked by Mitchell. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Now that's That's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Wallace. Misses the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
From deep. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out left to the wing. Grant against Mitchell. He's covered by Grant. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melli in at the 4th. Over to the wing. Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's the screen. Here's Smilagic. And it's Melli with the rebound. And here comes the break. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Driving in from outside the arc. Here's Smilagic. Clock at 6. There's the steal. Out to the wing. And Hayes kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. No good with the triple. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Baldwin for the 3. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Biberovic. Right wing. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Tries again. Baldwin can't get it to go. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Off target from outside. Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Smilagic, guarded by Marjanovic. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's the break. Fires from way outside. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Here's Smilagic. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brazdeikis, guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to Smilagic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Baldwin. Trying to end the drought. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. And that one is hammered home.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Hits it from three-point range. Wallace with the ball. Up and in on the layup. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Birch. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gutteridge. From outside, off the mark. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Takes the 13-footer to the right side. There's the triple. There's the 3. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Pass to Servetus. They grab their own miss.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. They shoot again.
Away team foul.
On Thursday, then on Sunday. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Wallace covering. Out to the right wing. A floater. Pass to Gutteridge. Lets the 3 fly. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Colson. Covered by Mitchell. From deep. Rebound by Wallace. Drives to the hoop. And he gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Colson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. To the middle. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Servetus, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Colson. Still without a basket. From downtown, Servetus grabs the miss. Latre. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. No good from outside. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Wallace covering. 5 to shoot. No good from the wing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
No good that time.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Here's the screen. Wallace covering. Launches it. Servetus grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And yes, it's good. Wallace has got 7.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Takes it off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so we conclude the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. Let's go now to our NBA Power. And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the home team has possession. Buries it from three-point range.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
The offensive rebound. Here's Smilagic. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. That 3 off the mark. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. And I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Pass to Smilagic. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smilagic has got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Looking to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. High post try. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Melly. The three-pointer, no good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Biberovic. Misses from short range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Smilagic. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 ball. Good on the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And here's the fast break. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To halt the run. Baldwin can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Smilagic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's stolen. Out in his own on the break. Beyond the arc. It's blocked. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Colson. Wallace covering. And that one is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Servetus. Mitchell in the corner. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Colson. Stolen by Mitchell. From the arc. Shots good by Servetus.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Pass to Mitchell. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
It's the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they're on the break. Here's Coulson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Wallace outside. Pass to Servetus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Servetus has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Wallace covering. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Gutteridge can't get it to go. Gutteridge has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Wallace, the pass to Servetus. And the 3 off target. To the inside. Pass to Gutteridge. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now Wallace. And so they get the victory here at home. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what it is.
Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes, Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli, and it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Melli, back to Hayes. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Nunn. On offense, here is Athens. Over to the wing. Here's your 7. They grab their own miss. Here's Osman. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Marjanovic. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. The 3 is up. Baldwin with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And finished off by Hayes.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's your 7.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The kick out to Nunn. Out to the right wing.
Blocking foul called. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Baberovic. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Now here's Yurtseven, guarded closely. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Baberovic. Connects from downtown. It's all knotted up.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Yurtseven, and a strong finish with two hands.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hayes misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Nunn. It's Hayes with the rebound. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Nunn, the pass to Yurtseven. The layup off target. Yurtseven's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. And here's the fast break. Here's Baldwin. And he converts the layup. Baldwin's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And the shot goes down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Osman on the wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
They set a pick. Here's Baberovic. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Nunn with a bucket.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Melly, the pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Off target with the three.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Osman. He's got 5. Pass to Yurtseven. It's stolen away. Hayes for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Let's... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team. Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second team foul.
And here's Brown for three. And they'll get another chance. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Athens shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one falls for Grant. And so Grant nails them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Defended by Brown. And the three off target. On the wing, Grant puts up a three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here comes the break. He's covered by Grant. Over to the wing.
Number 40. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. From the arc. And the shot comes out.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Grab the screen. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Guterich. He's scoreless. And stolen by Brown. And they're on the break. And Brown with the stuff.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
No good with the triple. Athens leading by 6. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Guterich. Defended by Brown. They set the pick. To the paint. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Sunday, and then on Sunday, now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Grant outside. Robbed. Second chance shot to the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Oh, deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
To halt the run. Oh, wow! And he jams it home with authority.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:02 left in the first half of this game. Back to Brown.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Pass to Guduric. Five on the clock. It's tipped. The shot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kick out to Brown. This one for three. The shot no good. It's a one-on-one situation. Such a wide open look.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
He shoots. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Athens up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now.
And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for Athens.
I like how they've been hitting.
Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Athens leading by 4. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at small forward. Ball stolen. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. To the middle with his first shot attempt. Hayes, the pass to Melli. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's none in at the point.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Here's Melli. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends for the tie. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Baldwin's got 6 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Hayes comes to help. There's the triple. Cranes the triple.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him from outside the arc. The rebound by Osman.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Melli. Back to Hayes. It's hauled in by Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Baldwin's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Yurtseven, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Inside. Picked it out of midair. On the break. Oh, and that and no question, powered it down.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Hayes attacking. Uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got 6 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Hernan Gomez. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Screen by Marjanovic. To the inside. With some arc. That shot, no good. On offense, here is Athens. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Hey, here's none for three. Off target from three-point range. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Osman, no good. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Hayes, and he makes it on the layup. Hayes has got 6 here in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And there's the drive. It's good.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Baldwin's shot is off.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The defense there doing...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The parties have a video review under NBA rules.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 9 seconds left to play in the third. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Long range from the inbound. That shot off. And so it's Athens up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Defended by Brown. Yep, that one goes.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. They've led by as much as 10. Floats one. Grant finds Brown. Unloads. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
stuck at 5. And he gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Grant. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Guterich with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Defended by Brown. Pulls it. And too long on the shot.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Doesn't go for him.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Defended by Brown. With the drive. Can't connect from short range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And no good. The dry spell continues. Athens leading by 11. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He makes a first. So he gets them both. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Guterich. They set the pick. To the middle. No good from outside. On offense, here is Athens. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And here's Grant from the arc. And another miss by Athens. Pass to Guterich. Over to the left wing. The three is up. It's hauled in by Athens.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Brown for three. He can't hit that time. Brown's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Guterich. Out to the wing. Brown with the steal. There's the drive. Guterich with the rebound. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
from behind the arc. They get it back. Blocked! Now here's Grant. Kick out to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for one, number 40.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. The 3-ball. That shot is off. And so it's Athens winning this one. Okay.
everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Osman. Back to Nunn. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Smilagic, uncovered. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Slukas passes to Nunn. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Defended by Nunn. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's tipped. Here's Brazdakis. Here's Smilagic. And it's Osman with the rebound. 3-on-3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Athens. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
When you look at this visiting team, they've continued, though, to build momentum, showing a lot more confidence than we saw earlier. And this is the time of year to do it. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, here's Nunn. Defense is right there. Here's Osman. Athens with another miss. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the layup's good off the glass. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Smilagic. Here's the three. Trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Nunn passes to Osman. Out to the right wing. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Smilagic. And it's blocked. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Pass to Osman. No good with the layup. Osman's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Smilagic. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Defensive foul. Over Lutsen. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Athens trails by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Yurtsevin. Sinks the three-pointer. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brazdakis. Here's Smilagic. Defended by Nunn. A second chance effort. 5 on the clock. Ulanovitz. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's the break. Here's Smilagic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smilagic has got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Good saving. No good on the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Brown against Wallace. Pass to Servidis. Back to Wallace. Here's Servidis. Pocket 6. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Petro. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Wallace against Brown. And it's Wallace penetrating from past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Grant gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Servidis. Sinks the triple. Servidis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Mitchell against Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Servidis grabs the miss. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Brown. It's deflected. Pass to Mitchell. Wallace outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Wallace. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Shot to stop the run. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Here's Servidis, and it's in there. Servidis has got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into it. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the shot is good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Servetus. Grant against Mitchell. Left side, Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Athens needs to get a shot off. Scooped up. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Here's Servetus. He's got 7. Down low, Dunston. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Grant outside. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said,
Moving on to our next top. And that about wraps it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Athens trails by 13. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4 spot. Nunn can't get it to fall. Nunn's gone 1 of 3 on the night. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Right wing. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's covered closely. And here's Nunn. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Defended by Nunn. Pass to Smilagic. It's hauled in by Athens.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Rebounded by Smilagic. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Hernan Gomez covering. Ulanovas. And they pick up 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Defended by Nunn. Pass to Smilagic. Ulanovas. And it's Osman with the rebound. Athens trails by 13. Here's Lucas. Kept alive. Yurtsevin passes to Osman. Here's Lucas. Off target with his 3. Here's Brosdakis. Finish off the break.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Osman's gone 1 of 4 so far. And there's the call on Cedi Osman.
Cedi Osman.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Defended by none. There's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. 7 points in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Hernan Gomez hasn't made one yet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Driving the lane, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And there it is for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he dunks it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
For Athens, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. .105 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Smailagic. And he makes good on the layup. Smailagic has got 8.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Osman. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. Athens with another miss. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Defended by none. Going inside. Here's Smailagic. It's hauled in by Athens. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Wallace. To the paint, Dunston lays it up off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
That one misses. Pushing it up. Stolen. Stolen by Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pass to Servetus. Can't hit from 12.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Good on the three-point shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
There's the triple. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. They trail by 18. From deep. Another three for Athens.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Athens moving the ball around. Petro goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wallace. Here's Servetus. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Fires the 3. They get it back. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot and taken away by Brown. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Brown against Wallace. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Grant outside. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wallace against Brown. Pass to Servetus. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Brown against Wallace. Brown outside. Puts up a deep 3. That shot no good. Wallace right side. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful